Do you like anime? Do you like stickers? If the answer to either of those questions were yes, or you're just an otaku like me, go check out sukawaii.com. Here, you can look at all of these beautiful stickers and other anime merch and accessories. They've got My Hero Academia, they've got 7 Deadly Sins, they've got Jujutsu Kaisen, they've even got little cuties like this. Who is that? I don't know, but I'm buying them. I bought some myself and they're amazing and adorable. Here, look, using the link in the description below, use promo code BAZAAR5 for 5% off of your purchase. That's promo code BAZAAR5 for 5% off of your purchase. I mean, seriously, look how cute.
Monster, an Attack on Titan X-Mute Reader fanfic by Mocha Maki. Chapter 24. Night rolled its way quickly, and soon it was lights out. I opened my eyes to find out that I'd woken up in the middle of the night. Again. Petra hugged me basically for the rest of the day, apologizing over and over until I was practically forced to accept her apology. We went to bed, and even though we had separate bunks, Petra's hold still remained on me. I waited until she was deep asleep before slowly pulling myself out of her arms and making my way to Aaron's room. Good thing Aaron was still awake at the time and invited me onto his bed almost immediately. Now I was laying on top of Aaron, with my head on his chest and his arms wrapped loosely around me. Tomorrow's the expedition. We'll finally get to see our friends again, and we'll finally get to see what's on the outside of the walls, Aaron suddenly brought up. I lightly hummed to myself while trying to get some sleep. I thought you would at least be a lot more excited than that. I would be if I wasn't so tired, I thought. Aaron chuckled. Come on, Your Name. Don't fall asleep on me now. If you like to come to my room a lot, at least keep me company. He nudged my shoulders. I let out a faint whine and rolled off of Aaron's body and plopped down next to him. I slowly sat up and lazily looked at him. Aaron stares at my face for a few moments, before his eyebrows furrowed. I got nervous. Is something wrong, Aaron? I thought to myself. Your Name, you know that you can take your eye patch off when you're going to sleep, right? I felt myself tense up immediately. No, not again, not ever. I shook my head quickly. Why not? You must be uncomfortable sleeping with it on. I'm fine, I thought to myself, and then turned my face away. Oh, come on, Your Name. Don't be stubborn. I don't want you tossing and turning all night. I shook my head again. I don't want to, I thought. Why not? If it's just an injury, I'm sure it's not that bad. Right? You're wrong. It's anything but, simply. Don't be afraid, Your Name. I would never judge you. I hesitated for a moment before turning to face him, and with shaky fingers, slowly unwrapped my eye patch. I watched as it dropped onto the bed and slowly moved my bangs away from my left eye. Aaron's breath hitched as he stared at the sight of it. What? Why is he staring at me like that? What's wrong? Your Name. He stared in utter disbelief. He placed his hand on my cheek. I don't get it. What is it? Does it look bad? I looked closely at Aaron's teal green eyes, and my eyes widened in shock. I could see the reflection of my eyes in his. My eye, it was a different color. On the right, my eye was eye color, but on the left, it was a dark shade of purple. That part was the least of my concerns. What worried me the most was the surrounding black veins that gave my eye a creepy look to it. I felt sick. I felt horrified. I felt scared. I pushed Aaron's hand away and faced the other direction. Your Name, please don't get upset. It's not bad, it's just... I let out a faint sniff, and Aaron grew concerned. Your Name? I slowly turned to face him, tears trickling down my cheek. I stared at Aaron with deep distraught. Is that why my grandparents had me wear an eye patch? Were they disturbed by my hideous eye? Your Name. Aaron slowly pulled me into a hug as I let out silent sobs. He waited for me to stop crying until I finally pulled away. He rested his hand on my cheek again. There's nothing wrong with your eye. Sure, it's something that we've never seen before, but to be honest, I think it looks cool. Like your own personal battle scar. Battle scar? Don't make me laugh. I wanted to take that as a compliment, I really did, but that only made me cry even harder. Aaron began to panic as he tried to calm me down. I brought my hands up to my eyes and tried to wipe my tears as best as I can, but they still kept going. Aaron remained quiet for a moment before pulling me slightly onto his lap, which I didn't really mind at first. But then, Aaron did something that really caught me off guard. He kissed my cheek. I immediately stopped crying and stared at Aaron in shock. Right when I did, he was leaning in again. The next thing I knew, he was kissing me all over. My face, to be exact. My cheeks, my ears, my nose, my eyes, my forehead. Even my eyebrows. Just all around my face. I didn't know what was happening or what was going on. That was just too unexpected. Not knowing what to do, I let Aaron kiss all around my face, except my mouth. I wouldn't even let his lips touch mine. I was already flustered enough. Then his kisses became ticklish, and I felt myself fall backwards, eventually pulling Aaron down with me. He finally pulled away from my face and rested his head on my neck, all while I stared blankly at the ceiling, my face bright red. He pulled his face from my neck and stared at me with apologetic eyes. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. I just saw your face and... I turned away from Aaron in embarrassment. Hey, come on. At least you're not sad anymore. Your name, I'm sorry. Aaron whined. I didn't face him, but I did gently take his hand in mine. Aaron said something, but I couldn't quite hear what it was. Somehow, I was able to fall asleep after all of that. Time skip. Aaron's point of view. I let out a groggly groan as daylight burned my eyes. I slowly sat up and rubbed my eyes, then I noticed a figure laying next to me. I smiled, realizing who it was. Your name? I said quietly. She was still sleeping soundly. Faint breaths were slowly coming out from her nose. She used to do that a lot. Sleeping, I mean. Ever since we were young, she would always sleep when the sun begins to set. Sometimes she'll fall asleep even before she has to head home, so I'll have to carry her on my back to her grandparents. Your name. You've grown so much, yet you still have a bit of a baby face. And it was true. Her face still looked the same from when we were young. Wait, come to think of it, she always looked pretty young, even when we were young. Wait, she can't be younger than me, right? I stared down at her in slight shock. Even if she was, she can't be that younger than me. Maybe a year, at most. Your name twitched in her sleep slightly, causing me to smile. I placed my hand on her cheek. Your name. I hugged her slightly. Let's stay together forever. I'll look after you, okay? Your name twitched again, and I heard her let out a soft, yet faint groan. I felt her move and turned her head slightly in my direction. This caught me off guard, and I abruptly stood up from the bed. I grew flustered. She gave me a confused stare. I was just... Never mind. We have that expedition today, and we should get ready. I quickly ran to get ready. Your name's point of view. As Aaron got ready, I went under the sheets and moved around in it, trying to find something to amuse myself with, and rolling under the sheets seemed pretty amusing. I heard the sound of boots walking on the hard floor. I moved towards the edge of the bed and lifted the covers off from my face. I let out a faint gasp. There Aaron was, in uniform, with a determined look on his face. Your name. Let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed Chapter 24 of Monster, the Attack on Titan X Mutator fanfic by Mokamaki. If you did enjoy the video and made it this far, thank you. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel, leave a like if you enjoyed, and a comment down below telling me what you thought. Anyways, that's enough for me. My name is Bazaar, and I'll see all of you weebs in the next video. Cue the outro.